All right, today we're going to take a look at operations with our integers. We're going to focus on addition. Now, when you're adding, your numbers could have the same sign or they could be different, meaning they both could be positive, they both could be negative, or you could have one positive, one negative. We're going to start by looking at numbers that have the same sign, meaning they're both positive or they're both negative. So, here are our rules. Adding the same sign. If the signs are the same, you add the absolute value of the number. So you look at the number and its distance away from 0, and then you always keep the sign. So let's look at an example, because that can be tricky. All right, so a positive plus a positive is always going to be a positive, no matter what. So if I have 4 and I add 6 to it, I'm going to get 10. Okay, you can look at it as a number line. I'm on 4. Okay, I start at my 4. I move 6. I make 6 jumps, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I land at positive 10. Now, give me a second, and I want to pull up the counters. And let me just show you. This is a website I'll share with you, but it's going to maybe not work. Oh, I'm trying to put them in there. It's not working. Maybe I got to drag it and drop it. Okay, so my positives are yellow. I started with 4 of them. I then want to add 6 more positives. 4, 5, 6. Now I count those all up and I have 10. So I know that my answer is going to be 10. Okay, now that's simple for us because we've been doing that since elementary school. Let's look at a different one. It gets a little trickier. A negative and a negative is also going to always be a negative. So it says this rule works with both positive and negative numbers as long as the sign is the same for all numbers. So if I have -4 and I have -6, I could take the absolute value of those, saying I have 4 and I have 6. So those are 4 away from 0 and 6 away from 0. If I add those together, I'm going to be 10 away from 0. Important for me to know that I need to keep my sign. My sign was negative, it has to stay negative. Before it was positive, it has to stay positive. Let's go back to our counters. And if I have, 4 negatives and 6 negatives, I'm going to have a total of 10 negatives. 2, 3, there's 4, I'm going to work on 6 more over here. You are welcome to use this visual if you would like. If you notice, I have 10 red counters. 4 plus 6 is 10. They are all red, which is negative. So my answer there is going to be -10. You could also look at a number line. Okay, if I go to -4 and I have to add 6 negative, that means I'm headed to the left. I'm heading more negative. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I land on -10. So you can look at that in a couple of different ways, either with a number line or with those counters. Let's go and look at some problems. Here I have some problems for us to solve. A little bit got cut off. Whoops. Okay. The first one, it looks like, is +4 plus 6. We already did that one. That one is going to be +10. You can put the plus sign in front of there, but you don't have to. Here, I have -5 and -6. If I add 6 and 5, that gives me 11. They started negative. They have to stay negative. 8 plus 16 would give me 24. They were positive, they stay positive. 7 plus 22 gives me 29. Those were positive, so they're going to stay positive. Let's take a look at a story problem, because we do or will have some examples of those. All right, Fortnite example. Yesterday you glided for 23 miles. If you glide another 16 miles today, how many total miles do you have? So for me, let's see. Yesterday plus today equals total. So yesterday was 23 plus 16 is going to give me a total of 39. And that's my answer. Now here you could have positive, you could have negative, you could have both negatives. You just have to pay attention to that. Notice I also used my words to help me. So now you can see how to add integers that have the same sign.